Salutations everyone, if this is your first time, then welcome. And if it isn't, then welcome back to LangGo learning system. My name is Thomas and I'm one of the language teachers here at LangGo. It's quite difficult to gain a high score in the IELTS exam without being well prepared, right? The IELTS exam tests your language skills using various topics, not only those related to your social life, but also those related to the academic field. Following requests I've received from numerous students, this video is part of a series we've produced to enhance your vocabulary. The first topic in the vocabulary series is technology. This can be a challenging topic for Luddites such as myself, that is to say, non-technical people. Are you ready for the lesson? Well, if you aren't, you'd better press pause because I am about to begin. Here are 15 words and phrases relating to technology. For each one, I'll provide a definition and example for you to understand completely. Number 1, the computer age. It's fairly easy for you to infer the meaning here. The word age refers to a time period, so the computer age refers to the period in modern history characterized by rapidly developing technology, communication, and information infrastructure. Example: living in a computer age has many benefits. It's faster and more convenient than traditional methods for everyone to search for any piece of information. Next is computer buff. Let's take a look at this sentence. My friend is a computer buff. He can deal with any problem related to any operating system. Can you guess the meaning of the phrase in the above sentence? A computer buff refers to a user who is good at working with computers. Computer fatigue. Definition: a syndrome of tiredness after a long time spent using the computer. My brother takes a keen interest in programming, so he can spend all day sitting in front of the screen. As a result, he often suffers from computer fatigue and horrible eyesight. Number 4, gadget. This word refers to an advanced, useful or nifty piece of technology. I'm a big fan of Apple gadgets, the iPhone, the MacBook, the iPad, although actually I'm not. I think they're for hipsters, but that's for another video. Geek or nerd. Let's see an example. My neighbour is a real geek. He owns a bunch of computers and other gadgets. What's the meaning of this word? Well, you've probably been able to infer that a geek is someone who is extremely fond of technology, especially computers. Although we often use the word geek and nerd interchangeably. Most of the geeks and nerds I know get very angry about the perceived differences between these words, probably because they're nerds. Rocket science. A very complicated subject for someone to understand. At first, programming was rocket science for me. I didn't understand anything about it. It was incomprehensible. After following detailed instructions from teachers, I developed a passion for coding. I gradually started to understand the key points, and now I work as a software programmer. It's not rocket science anymore. We also use brain surgery as an idiom which has exactly the same meaning. Silver surfer. This is a noun phrase that refers to an older person using the internet. For example, my grandfather is a silver surfer. He's almost 75 years old, but he still surfs the internet every day to keep updated on the latest news around the world. He's more plugged in than I am. Time-consuming and inefficient. This noun phrase should be easy for you to understand, right? Time-consuming and inefficient refers to something that takes up too much of your time and isn't done in the most logical way. I find surfing Facebook time-consuming and inefficient, as it's distracting and it leaves me feeling unfocused. To be stuck behind a computer. As a software developer, my friend is often stuck behind a computer coding all day to keep the project on track. You've probably guessed that this phrase refers to using a computer for a long period of time, often for the purposes of work, and sadly not playing Football Manager. To crash. Consider this sentence. When I was programming something for a new project, my computer crashed. You know, I had to do everything again, which wasted a huge amount of my time. To crash means to suddenly stop working. A crash in other contexts refers to the impact between two or more people or objects. Computers crashing is probably up there on my most hated list of things. Number 11, to navigate a website or web navigation. This means to find out what you want on a website. If the website is poorly designed or counterintuitive, it can be difficult for you to navigate. Well-oiled machine. This means something that works very well or performs to a high standard. For example, Wolverhampton Wanderers under their manager Nuno are the perfect example of a well-oiled football machine. West Bromwich Albion, on the other hand, sadly are not. Word processing. Let's look at this example here. Becoming proficient using word processing programs such as Google Docs, Microsoft Office, and Microsoft Word is a big bonus in my job. Based on the example above, can you guess the meaning of word processing? That's right, this phrase refers to editing and producing words on a computer using special programs. Digital editing. Digital editing refers to a process of changing digital materials like audio or video files. An example would be, despite working as a lawyer, my friend's real passion is digital editing. I can't believe he finds the time for both. To go online. This phrase is a different expression to using the internet. For example, in the digital revolution, most people go online every day for most purposes, such as work, entertainment, and searching for information. That's all for this video, folks. I hope that you found it helpful in preparing you for your IELTS task. If you would like to sign up for IELTS courses here at LangGo, please click on the link below. Our IELTS courses are designed to cater to your individual needs and to provide personalised learning pathways. And please, please, please remember to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button for our latest notifications.